Okay, guys, so I'm partly doing this for Aaron, but here we have the How to Train Your Dragon free movie collection review. So I want to go through each of these, and Aaron, I know you wanted a short clip, but I have so much to say. So what I love about the first one is, of course, when Hiccup meets Toothless. And honestly, rewatching this was honestly a great throwback for me. Um, and of course, there's certain scenes in there which are pretty amazing to watch. Hiccup and Toothless' fight scene. Astrid finally trusting Hiccup, but then you have the hard scenes where Stoic says to Hiccup that he is no longer his son, which is honestly heartbreaking. And I must admit, the last boss fight, well, not boss fight, but the final battle is a little bit, sorry, a little bit mediocre. I will say that much. Only because they're really fighting a massive dragon. So moving on to number 2. This is probably, well, the one with the most emotion. This is because Stoic finds his wife and Hiccup finds his mom, Valka, at the Hidden World. The spoilers as well. You also have Stoic's death, who is of course Hiccup's dad, which is very sad. It's actually Toothless who kills him on the command of the Alpha. So it wasn't really his fault when he was basically in mind control to do it. This also has the worst villain, Drago Bloodfist. He's just basically a glorified caveman who swings a bloody scythe or axe or whatever it is to control the massive Alpha, which kills the Alpha, which protects the Hidden World. But with the emotion, this one is definitely one of the more emotional films. Moving on to How to Train Your Dragon in the Hidden World. So when I first saw the whole romance arc between the Light Fury and Toothless, I was like, oh great, here's another romance story. But it turns out to be executed in such a way that it's enjoyable to watch. That, eventually it's the Light Fury who saves Hiccup's life after, of course, he throws off his prosthetic leg and lets Grimmel, the villain, basically fall to his death. Grimmel is honestly a very interesting villain. Not on the way of his appearance, but it's just the way he does things. The way that he loves the hunt. He doesn't go in immediately to kill his prey. He will plan it out, strategize, have fun. And I know it's a bit sadistic, but he will also like to play at the minds of his, basically, the rider and his prey. So overall, which one do I like the best? Well, I can't really say which one I like the most, but I like some for certain reasons. I like the first one because this is where you're introduced to Toothless, Burke, Hiccup, and Hiccup just rises above all odds to become respected and not be seen as a joke. This film really shows that being different is a good thing, and that being different can be the way, not following everybody else, and just being your own unique self. Number 2, I like this one because of the raw emotion. Honestly, I don't remember seeing number 2, so seeing Stoics' death was a huge shock to me. And yeah, I know I said Hidden World before, but in a way, it was a hidden world. But yeah, this one definitely has the most emotion, but the worst villain. I'll say that much. Even though this one with the massive dragon was just a bit meh. Even though Drago Bloodfist comes and fights with a massive dragon again. And then you have the Hidden World, where Grimmel is definitely the best villain, solely because of his unique attributes. Um, and he actually betrays the people who he was meant to be helping as well. But it's also great to see the rise of Hiccup, and at the end of the film, when you see him older with his own kids with Astrid, of course after they're married, and they see Toothless and the Light Fury with their own kids. And Toothless is just very, very defensive at first, but then he realises who Hiccup is and he goes berserk with happiness. But yeah, overall, this series is outstanding and I have watched it numerous times now. Aaron, I don't want to give this back to you, but I know I'm going to have to in the end. I'm probably pick up my own. But yeah, overall, this series is very, very underrated, and I would say my overall favourite is number two, which is generally classed as the worst one. This isn't down to the boss fight or anything like that. Well, final battle. It's down to the raw emotion that this film conveys. All of them convey really good emotion, but this is the one where I cried the most. And yes, these films do make you cry. So I hope this was adequate for you guys and for you as well, Aaron, since you requested this. I don't want to give it back. I want it now. But anyway, as a quick side note, you're still working to come down later in the month for the week and weekend, even though we may not be watching Star Wars v Clone Wars due to Disney Plus releasing them in basically weekly chunks, which is a bit stupid. But yeah, let me know if you still want to come down. We can always head out somewhere, do a taste test, play Switch, or of course, I just have some quality time, you know. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, 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 peace. I was about to say something wrong then. So I was about to say peace wrong, so I just had to go peace. All right then. Embarrassing moment over. Goodbye.